Alright, this is part 2 of the first binomial theorem example problem. And before we use our numbers, we're going to do this. X minus 2 quantity cubed, we're actually going to multiply this out and then match it up with the numbers that we have. So let's start with x minus 2 times x minus 2. I know we're not doing squared, but we have to start somewhere. So we'll do x minus 2 and multiply that out to come up with x squared minus 2x plus 4, and then simplify the middle. And what do we have to do with this answer now? Yeah, times it by x minus 2. So we'll have x minus 2 times x squared minus 4x plus 4, and that will give us an x to the third minus 4x plus, minus 4x squared, and then plus 4x, and minus 2x squared plus 8x, and then minus 8. Alright, so now simplify. X to the third, and then we're going to have minus 4x squared minus 2x squared. That's minus 6x squared. And then for our x terms, x to the first power, we have 4x and 8x, that is 12x. And then we finish off with minus 8. How many terms did we end up with in our final answer? 4. We had 4. Okay, so with 4, that's one more than the power that we had. Alright, so now from the binomial theorem, what were our numbers that we came up with? Do they match the coefficients? They match perfectly. Okay, so notice we have a coefficient of 1, 6, 12, and 8. 1, 6, 12, and 8. And as I said off camera before, that you always start with a minus sign and then alternate plus, then minus, and you stop when you run out of terms. So again, we had a cube to start with. We ended up with 4 terms, so you always end up with one more than what the power is that you started with. We used the binomial theorem to find our coefficients, and your powers will always start at whatever the power is on the parentheses. It starts at 3 and it goes down by 1 each time. So the final answer to this whole problem would be x cubed minus 6x squared plus 12x minus 8.